can start. The question is, am I an education revolutionary? Am I an education revolutionary? I consider myself to be. I woke up one morning as Gerry W. Monroe, and I didn't like what I saw in education. What I did not like is the fact that African American kids and Latino kids, immigrant kids, were not getting a quality education in the school system, in the Houston Independent School District and the other surrounding districts. So I took it upon myself to say, as a parent, what can I do inside of my own little world to affect the change that needs to happen? It's simple. I already had passion. I'm a passionate guy. I learned relentlessness from being a student in the old Yates building. Now, I'm in here with you guys. I don't want anybody to feel that I'm sitting in a room full of mannequins, all right? So can you wave your hands? Don't turn your head around. Just wave your hands so they can see. All right, I got my 10 people. All right, so my thing is the reason they can't turn around is because of district policy. We can't show their faces. Now, how many of you young men and women have seen me in action when it comes to education advocacy? If you've never seen me in action, then I can give you some examples of how that passion, that relentlessness, and determination comes through. A few years ago in the old building, we got a new school. You're the benefactors of my hard work. The reason I say that is because they were not going to build you a new school. And the school that they had planned on building you would have been the size of an elementary school. And this is a high school. So I told myself and I decided, that's not going to work. I need a state-of-the-art school on this side of town, the black side of town, just like you have in Revokes. I want a school of communication that rivals no other. 3 or 4 years later, you have a state-of-the-art school. You have a school of communication that rivals no other at all. We have more equipment in our school of communication than I think Fox Studio has over at the Fox Studios on 59. I really feel that way. At the end of the day, you are the most important individuals that I've ever ran across. Because this generation that you are a part of is the greatest generation ever been created. Dr. King, Medgar Evers, Fred Shuttlesworth, the guy that I studied the most, Fred Hampton, laid it on the line for us, but nobody's laying it on the line for you. So if that means I have to step on politicians' toes to get what you need, that's what I'm gonna do. If that means that I have to do a video in another district like Fort Bend ISD that gets 5 million views because I want a quality education for African American children, that's what I'm gonna do. If that means I have to pull a United States congressperson on the carpet, that's what I will do. Because at the end of the day, don't you feel that you deserve to go to the same type of high school that's at Lamar, in Revokes? Don't you feel that you should have everything in your school that these other schools have? The only way we can create equity in education is to make sure that every school has the same thing. You are no less important than a white child in Revokes. Oh, they get mad when I say it. They get mad when I say it. I don't care. Because reality is reality. And if you're afraid to open your mouth, you can't get the job accomplished. So at the end of the day, the only thing I want to know from any school district, do you plan on closing tomorrow? Because if you don't give my babies the same thing that you give them other kids, I'm going to give you every problem in the world that you could ever imagine. So one day when you get the time, go to YouTube, go to Facebook, and see what this old Jack Yates line does for all you young Jack Yates lines. Find out how many of us actually lay it on the line every day for you. They've attacked my family. They've attacked my marriage. They've attacked me. It seems like nothing they do will stop me because you are that important. So if people want to figure out who I am, I'm the guy that stood on the corner of Sampson and Alabama 5 years ago, fighting for those same band uniforms that you see them kids wear right now. I only asked for $2,500. The principal at the time said, we don't have it. Well, since you don't have it, you ended up spending $91,000. I asked you for technology in my library. We don't have it. You ended up spending $800,000. I understand how to get what you need because I'll affect their bottom line. So regardless of if you know me or not, it's always an honor to go into this fight every single day to fight for you guys and do what I need to do to make sure you have what you need. All right? So my thing is this. If you need something and you see me walking the hallways, let me know. I'm not the dude that's going to fake it. I'm the dude that's going to give you everything in his heart. I ain't going to give you everything in my pocket. I'm going to give you everything in my heart. But I will go above and beyond because somebody did it for us when we were in that old building. You get what I'm saying? So I appreciate your time. But at the end of the day, I'm just Gerry Monroe. For those that don't understand Gerry Monroe, I will accomplish the goal by any means necessary. Thank you.